Hi, everyone. Henry DeVries for agency Rainmaker TV. I'm with Indie Books International and the California Business Journal, and very honored to have Scott Hamilton, the founder and president of the Executive Next Practices Institute. It's at the University of California, Irvine, their UCI Beal Innovation Center. And Scott, let's talk about let's say goodbye to 2025 and hello to 2026, and how can we learn to grow in this new year that's coming up?
Yeah, thanks. Good. Thanks for the time, Henry. And thank goodness is 25 is almost past us because 26 will be just as challenging, if not more so. So delighted to be here.
So tell us about the you have all these growth summits, and I've been involved in many, and you get 300 C-suite people to attend and share ideas. Tell us what's coming up on February 12th.
Well, we've been at this almost 20 years with several hundred summits over the years globally. And this coming year is no exception. We're going to start off February 12th, early in Q1 to really look at 26 in depth in terms of looking at emerging trends, forecasting what business people can expect, and looking at some potential solutions and strategies as they move forward.
You've got some special keynote presentations. Tell us about what the dean will be sharing there.
Well, we've got a jam-packed agenda, as you know. We tend to cover a lot of topics. We go deep and we go fast. So to kick it off, Dean Ian Williamson of the Paul Barrage School of Business at UCI, University of California, Irvine, will kick it off to talk about this dynamic we have going on. That is, it's very difficult to do long-term strategic planning in this kind of environment, and yet we've got to make some decisions. So he's going to be talking about a counterintuitive approach to strategic planning, and that is going ahead and jumping forward with some items based on your best instincts as a business leader, and then saving some of the other initiatives for later. But it will be an interesting time as we look at this, and we've got a good cross section of all of Southern California and beyond attending. So Dean Williamson kicks it off, and then followed by several CEOs.
It's one of the most affordable type of summits that I've run across. Why don't you tell people the investment to join you?
Well, we're just delighted to have some terrific sponsorship, including UCI and some of the major accounting firms, some of the major attorney firms that support us. Thereby, we're able to offer a very modest fee. So right now, I think they've got an early rate of something like $78. And then after that, it escalates a bit, but it's a real value proposition. We always tend to under promise and over deliver on these summits. So business leaders can expect to walk away with literally dozens of nuggets of opportunities that they can work on.
What website should they go to learn more?
Well, the core website is easy. If you just Google Executive Next Practices or Executive Next Practice Forums, it's going to pop up several dozen times. The core site is enpinstitute.com. That's Edward Nancy Paul, enpinstitute.com.
One of the things that I've found interesting is that you bring people on before everybody knows about it. They're always teaching us something new, or it's about a new book coming out or a new study, so we're getting a sneak peek. Anything going to be happening like that this time?
Well, it's funny you should ask that question. We've just added the closing keynote speaker will be Lee Steinberg. Lee
Mm.
Steinberg, his life story was the basis for the movie Jerry Maguire. And Lee has a book coming out not until after the event. So we're going to be the first group to see it. It's not going to be released to the public until March 3rd. This event will be February 12th. So we're looking forward to hearing Lee's comments. And his book is all about leadership in these kind of turbulent times.
So, as the famous author Stephen Covey used to say, you need to sharpen the saw. Here's a place to sharpen the saw. Um, Find out what other people are doing with these challenges, and there's a lot of power in. I have found the interaction that happens in the session, in the hallway, at the expo that happens afterwards. So it's a good chance to build relationships, and that's always going to be key in business. Scott, anything you care to add before we say goodbye?
Yeah, well, a couple of key things you just mentioned it. That is, we deliberately make this cross-functional and cross-industry so that you can look outside of your industry domain for ideas, and that's where some of the best ideas come from. We also all have our favorite associations, and those are fine. But what we've tried to do here is really mix it up a bit so that you're exposed to people that are second degree or even third degree removed from your business, so that you might learn from them. And again, we build in a hosted networking reception. So there's not only the formal program, but a chance for people to really mix and meet each other.
Okay. Well, we look forward to hearing more about it. But until next time, I'm encouraging everybody, make it rain. Okay, that's great. And now, what one question